Jadon Sancho's name seems to be very popular online at the moment. If you don't already know what's happening, I'm going to break down step by step what exactly is happening and what has happened. So if you're watching this video, I assume you know who Jadon Sancho is. If you don't, he's currently on loan at Aston Villa. Now, last year when he was playing for Chelsea, he did get a visit at Stamford Bridge from the rapper Sweet. Now, everyone just assumed this was a random appearance, but we've come to find out that that was not exactly true. In fact, Jadon Sancho had paid her to come and spend the weekend with it. Now, I'm not going to go into details or words, but you can assume exactly what that was for. Which did surprise me because obviously she's quite a big rapper over in the US and worldwide. I did not think she'd be doing that kind of stuff, but here we are anyway. Now, what actually ended up happening was the two fell in love and they actually spent a lot of time together. I don't know if they're still together now because I don't think they follow each other, but they could well. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the story, I mentioned Jadon Sancho actually paid to have her. This was all organised by her manager called Maybach May. Now, nobody knew who she was a few days ago, but now seemingly everyone does. And basically, Jadon Sancho was meant to pay her a lot of money, and in the end, Sweetie told her not to pay it. Now, because Jadon Sancho's on about 300k a week or something ridiculous, I'm assuming this is still not a lot of money to him, and the money is not being paid purely on principle. But instead of going through a small claims court, she decided to take to social media to get the money back. Then firstly, she kicked it off with this post, which basically confirms that she did get paid to meet Jadon Sancho. And also, if you don't know, Sancho got her name tattooed on him, which is pretty interesting after just meeting someone. In this image, you can see her requesting for Sweetie to pay her the money. Now, obviously, she's requesting the money from Sweetie. She's the one who told Sancho not to pay. But after that seemingly didn't work, her next play was to attack Sancho. She started off by saying he's a messy little fairy and doesn't get to kick ball in, please. Then the next one was actually quite bad, where she screenshotted a conversation from an argument that Sancho had with her over a dinner, and she was asking if she'd heard where she was. Then she did the unthinkable. She went to bait him out and said that he was doing certain things, which I'm not going to say, but I'm sure you can all read that, which as a footballer, you're obviously not allowed to be doing. So it's not a great look for Sancho. Is he still doing these things? Probably not. Sancho has obviously been out from Villa for a few weeks, and people are wondering if this is linked. I'm not too sure it is. Sancho is a grown adult and everyone has drama off the pitch. This just happens to be pub, but you never know, it could well. And I can't find the tweet now because Maybach May has officially been banned from but she did tweet something along the lines of what times does the game start on Sunday, because Villa are playing away at Spurs. But that is a full breakdown of basically everything that's happened. I don't think everybody should be jumping on Jadon Sancho's back. It's not fair on him mentally. What's going on for him obviously isn't a nice situation, and maybe I'm saying this as a Villa fan because I don't want it to affect it. But leave the guy alone. Everyone has personal problems off the pitch. It's just a shame this Maybach May's taken to social media. Whether he's in the right or wrong doesn't really matter. He gets paid to do a job, and that's all we care about as fans. So yeah, comment down below what you think of this bit of a messy situation. Click that follow button if you don't already, and I'll see you in the next video.